The illusion of I. This world is merely a construct of thoughts in our minds, a fiction with no independent existence or autonomous essence. Everything extends from our subjective consciousness. Even what people consider to be objectively existing reality is merely a reflection of our subjective consciousness. In such a world, discussing freedom is not only superfluous, but also impossible. Conversely, only the heart is truly real and existent. Choosing it and returning to it is the only effortless path to reality. A small stream will eventually flow into a river. And the river will naturally flow into the sea just as we return to the ocean of consciousness. For the stream and the river, flowing into the sea is the only effortless occurrence. It is so effortless that calling it a choice or a free choice is redundant. Each of us is similarly situated. If that I disappears, everything else, including you, him, and the entire world, also disappears from our minds. What remains is not the nothing or emptiness that ordinary people might think, but a whole that encompasses everything including being and emptiness. Returning to consciousness is as effortless as the stream flowing into the sea. And this is true freedom. These words adequately represent the experiences of all major religions and spiritual pursuits. Every spiritual path ultimately converges on these truths. To explain further, the real key is the return of individuality to the whole. However, this is not achieved through action, thinking, pursuing, understanding, or obtaining. Such actions only create a layer of obstruction or reinforce the individuality extended from the I, causing us to mistake an illusory state or ego body as real and leading to the misconception that we must deal with this illusory body to return to the sea of consciousness. The return of individuality to the whole does not mean that individuality loses its function. It will continue to do, think, and act as needed. The only difference is that there is no longer a central I leading, controlling, or experiencing these actions. This is the only distinction. I holds the key to unlocking human existence and is also the root of all troubles. These statements are not just theoretical, but serve as practical entry points for us to address in our lives.